The transfer window opens. But before we can do anything, we need to be looking at the players that we need to extend contracts of. With the window being open, we obviously don't want to lose anyone too cheaply. So I'm going to nip through the names of the players that I'm going to be looking to extend, and then I'll get that done and then come back. I won't bore you with all the negotiation stuff. So we're going to be looking at Leno, maybe Jimenez, but probably not. 33 years old on 60,000 a week, I think, is someone that we'll probably see off. So we'll be looking at Leno, Toure and Tete are a definite, and then I will see what I can potentially do with the others, but we'll see. We'll see what we're doing. I will also nip through the whole team and look at getting people up for loan, transfer, etc. And then obviously we will have a look through my shortlist as well as the players that I've looked into that hopefully can improve this side and push us on up the league. That's the player contracts complete. Leno has signed. We've also had, let's say, sign on with an extension. Trying to think who else. Toure, and I believe that was everyone. Yeah, I believe that was everyone. So the rest have been put up transfers. Unfortunately, something that I have noticed, that the scouts have come back with next to nothing. But these players here, I am going to scout Danny Welbeck a little bit further. Be an interesting signing to bring in. Brozier from Everton. I'm not sure. He's on loan at Everton anyway. We've got a couple of free agents here that we're going to wait for a little bit of a better scout report on. And then Xerxes obviously has just joined Manchester United, so he's not going to be joining us anyway. I've put in a couple of more instructions as well, so hopefully the scouts will start to do a little bit more. Before we go any further in the transfer window and look to play against Ipswich, we do have a quarter-final in a youth tournament. It was against Chelsea. As was with the last one, I'm going to play through it, put any bits and pieces in that may well have been interest to you. If not, yeah, I'll see you towards the end of the game when hopefully we progress. And we're through on goal! Boom! First goal! In the youth tournament, I don't know what's going on with his hair. Keeper's hair's bright pink. Our player looks like he's got... Oh no, it's just... Graphically, it looked a bit strange. It looked like a big black block on his head, but their keeper, for some reason, has got bright pink hair. But we are 1-0 up, and in all honesty, it's against a run of play. So hopefully, I'll see you at the end when we pick up our first win in open play during a youth tournament. And as the keeper kicks the ball, it is all over. We win the game 1-0 against Chelsea and look to progress. To be honest, probably the best performance I've had in the youth tournament was like men vs boys, to be honest. The Chelsea players looked absolutely huge. Do we have to play the next game straight away? We don't. So, okay, the next game is still available. We've got 58 days before we need to do it. We've got Brighton in the next game. How have Ipswich been lining up? Looks like they're playing 4 at the back, pack in the midfield. I can't imagine that that's going to be their starting 11. I think you're going to see Delap in there, Phillips in there, Davis in there, Greaves will probably be in there, Morsey. Yeah, I think you're probably looking at a total different 11 near enough. With a couple of their players maybe still making it. Sammy Schmodix is definitely someone that we have to keep an eye on. And this is a game that we should really be winning. I know they keep saying it, but yes. This is how we're going to line up. We are going to line up, as you can see. Nothing really changes, and let's hope we can get out there and get a win. Ipswich are playing in their pink kit today as we make a return to Craven Cottage. Yeah. So as we can see, Wes Burns is starting. Yeah, their team is probably quite a bit different to what we saw on the probable lineup. Reece Nelson with a lovely run down this right-hand side. Again, no one filling the box, as we've found multiple times. Shot from the edge of the box. Pereira puts the ball wide. Smith Rowe on the left-hand side. Just holds the ball up a little bit. Pereira making the run through. Has got into the box. Can we find a player? We can. Nelson, but the ball's put wide. I thought there was a slight knock on that. But there wasn't any sort of deflection. It's gone behind for a goal kick. And Ipswich will look to play the ball out short. Can we hold them back here? Force a change in possession. We can't. And now it looks like they're going to drive forward themselves. The team who are sitting in 20th position are the ones looking more dangerous. I say more dangerous. They've not really had the attempts on goal like we have, but they're forging something. That time round, they should have really scored. Leno once again keeping us in the game. Second half, we've come out looking a bit more menacing. Got players in the box. Couldn't find one. And with doing so has left us a bit open at the back. Jack Clark down on the left-hand side for Ipswich. Taking on the defender, and he's found Chaplin just inside, but Diop does enough. Can we now build our own attack? No urgency to get forward from the players, and it's a red card. Didn't look the best challenge from the captain on the Ipswich team. Yellow card. Ipswich looking dangerous. Cut inside from Hurstby, puts it miles wide. I think we are getting close to a time where we're going to have to make a change. The game is still wide open. We're both having opportunities and chances. We are starting to move the ball a lot quicker in this game as well, which is opening things up for us a little bit more. After a mix-up at the back, Ipswich are 1-0 up away to Fulham at Craven Cottage. They played a through ball that looked as if the keeper was going to be able to make up the ground to retrieve it. He didn't. They just knocked the ball back across the goal, and Chaplin does slot that ball home. Ipswich are 1-0 up, 15 minutes left. And this could just show that things are going to go from bad to worse for Fulham today. We should really be picking up all 3 points against Ipswich, but isn't looking to be the case. And it's 2 minutes that Ipswich kept the ball, and we've been able to do nothing. There we go, full time, 1-0 loss. Probably the most disappointing loss of the season. A few players are on the way out. Some of the players that were without contract, so I will go over them when it comes to sort of a bit of a roundup. But we do have the third round in the FA Cup against West Brom, against Wigan. As you've seen there, their starting 11. Our starting 11 is the normal, but we are going to make a couple of changes, give some of the other players a bit of a run out. So at left back, we will see Sessegnon come in. We're going to change the right back up. Diop's going to get rested. We can rest up both the defenders, really. Field can come in at central attacking midfield. We're going to Lukic. Reed up top. Both the other strikers are on their way out, so I don't really fancy playing them, but we could play Toure and Wilson, and then there we go. There's our 11. Should be enough to get the win. 3-1 win. Exactly what we were after. Exactly what was needed. Yeah, we're I feel the cup competition is the only route we really have into progressing this season. Here's West Ham up next. Bowen, outright Alvarez. Somerville's in the side, or the probable lineup, as you can see, Wan-Bissaka. Yeah. Once again, we will be going into the game with the starting lineup as would be expected. It will be a simmed game, and it will be a 2-1 win. It goes to show it's down to me, not so much the team. We do keep picking up the odd win with another penalty miss, but we've done enough to pick up another win. 2-1 win over West Ham. These us drop into 11th place. Toure just dropped me a message to say probably could have contributed against. Don't blame yourself. He's definitely in and around the team, and definitely will be looking to include him. We've got Leicester up next, which will probably be another simmed game. Let me just double check the calendar. Yeah, Leicester will be a simmed game, and then we've got Manchester United will be the last played game of the episode, and then obviously next episode will be transfer deadline day. We will be hoping that we can strengthen. We've got 47 million to spend. I am going to just have another quick look over to see what the scouts have done, so I can just build up the shortlist a little bit so that we can go over that before the end of the episode, potentially put in some bids. And also I'd love for you guys to get down and get involved in the comment section down below and let me know out of all the players who you would like to see join the team. Back in league action once again against 13th place Leicester. Skip is in their probable lineup. We've got Vardy, Alvarez, Mavadidi, Fatua, Winks. Very much a team that you'd almost come to expect. Some of the players that are on the bench there probably will get in the team. So there's another game that we will be looking to sim, and we have started to build out the shortlist. So as you can see there, we lose 2-1, and there's definitely time to get over to that shortlist and see if we can sign any players before this transfer window is gone. The shortlist is as follows. Some of the players have now gone on to fine clubs, so we will be looking to remove them off. We've got the central defensive midfielder, 29 years old, 79 overall. Just maybe looking to strengthen up in the middle of that park, but I'm not 100% sure on that. A right midfield, left midfield, and a right wing. 27 years old, 76 overall. I think could be something. I might just bring him in just to strengthen up, just so that we've got a few more options. Striker is a position that we are short on. With Camelo, 75 overall, 23 years old. Hasn't got loads of pace, but I think we'll offer something a little bit different. He has got a release clause, and he is well within our price range. Herrera we lost out on. We've got Danny Welbeck. He is on the transfer market. Again, a strike. We do need strikers, so maybe we bring in both. Who knows? Bowie still being scouted, but as you can see, we've got a few different positions. Strikers, right back. Hume is one that could well come into the team and probably get in the team within a season or two. As you can see, Jacob Ramsey as well. So there's a few different players, different positions. We are looking to strengthen all over. I think the team needs something. I had a few offers that come in from different teams for different players that we have got. And I've had to decline most of them because of obviously that we're just not in a position to be selling them players or moving them players on when we haven't got anyone else coming in. Manchester United game is now coming up, as you can see, and what have we got on our task list? We've got a few free unread emails. What have we got? Progression is not really going well, and we've got what was their deal? Not what we're looking for. I've had it accepted there. We've got a few here to I'm not really a fan of the loan to buy in these situations, but we will definitely look into propose loan without buy. That's fine. 2-year deal as well. Even better. Yeah, that's fine. 60-40 split. We'll do that. Callum Wilson. Oh, Harry Wilson. Someone we were looking to move on, but 75 overall, 27 years old. We could replace him with a free transfer straight away, make ourselves a little bit of money. Let's see if we can negotiate something here. Can we push it on to say 7? Sorry, not acceptable. They're not willing to pay it. 5.8. Will you go to 6? They're willing to pay the 6. It looks like Harry Wilson is on his way out. So with that being the case, I think it's time for us to go over to the shortlist. Oh, we've got a few more players. Oh, this is looking more like it right back here. 24 years old. 26 million, though, from Bayern Munich. Do you think we'd be able to pull someone like that into the team? And then again, a striker, which again looks more like it. I think got the left wing, chance of playing left wing as well. Honorat. I'm going to make a couple of transfers here. So Aaron Dinksy is one that I'm going to see if I can try and get in. Club recently acquired him, so that's off the cards. That's one gone. Okay, guys. I really like the idea of bringing Danny Welbeck in. Whom is 75 overall, can play right back, left back. He's only 22 years old. He's someone that we did want. It's a position that we did want as well. We'll do it. See if we can bring him in. I don't know what sort of money they're going to be looking for. Can we get him for 6? They want Harry Wilson as well. Tell you what, they can have Harry Wilson if we can have him for $1 million. With an 18% sell-on clause as well. What about edit the sell-on clause, bring it down to 15, and we'll have a deal. That's a more realistic offer. There we go. So, are we able to go straight in? Yeah, we are. We're straight in, negotiate contract, and yeah, see what happens. Role at the club. He wants plenty of, so he can be an important player, maybe. Will they take a rotation? That's what we had in mind. Even better. I want him at least on a 4-year deal. Yep, that's what we're looking for. Disregard the release clause. We don't want that. He's currently on 22.5. Let's see if we can try and edit this up a little bit. So, clean sheet bonus is fine, but the wages and sign-on fee. So, will you take 30? Still a huge increase from what you're... Now what's 38? $32.5. Let's go with that. That's fair, right? He really wants that 38. 35 it is then, I think. Can we come down to 35? It's not quite what the lad was hoping for. 35 weekly wage. We'll settle the deal. There we go. First to transfer through the door. a position that we were looking for, and whom is coming in? Harry Wilson plus 1 million. So that's the 6 million that we were going to get anyway. Best possible deal, 4.2 million. You're having a laugh. But that's fine. We take that. That's the right back position sorted. So Bowie, I'm going to keep him on there, but potentially isn't going to be needed now. I think I'm going to go with the big money deal here. See what we can do. 21.5 million is what they want. See if we can get it done for 18. Nowhere near serious offer. So that is one that we can always revisit if need be. 9 million. I mean, 23 years old, 24 years old. There's nothing in it. 13.8. What is this? 9.5 million. Berta Senate is one that I'm going to try as well. 9 million. I don't know how much. Can we go 8? They want Diop. So they basically want 11.5. So we'll remove the player exchange, and I will offer you 10.5. How does that look? That's a reasonable offer. £10.5 million. Can we get the contract done? $26,000. He's going to be an important player because he's going to be playing in a multiple of different roles. Again, with the age, we want a 4-year deal. Thank you very much. No release clause. That's absolutely fine by me. And he's on 26. I'll give you 30. How's that? You won't be joining the club. He's on 26,000 a week, and we've offered him 30. That now gives us the option to then go slightly younger. He's not quite as fast, though. That's the only problem. Slightly younger. Guaranteed to be able to buy him for 13.8. Let's see what we can do, but no, begin negotiations. I don't think they're going to let him go. $9. Camelo. I feel like a waste of time. You're nowhere near the offer. So with that being the case, if I was to now go in and want to... No, you can't. Literally can't go back to it. I feel what we do is bring in Whom into the starting lineup, and then Kastanji can go out. We'll put him up on the transfer market. So it brings in someone a lot younger, slightly less overall, but obviously we've got Tete on the bench still as well. Field's going to be another player that fills the position on the bench. And yeah, I think that's where we sort of go with the squad going forward. And we're finally there, back round. First game of the season was against Manchester United. We're now playing them for the second time. Their squad still looks very strong. I can't imagine Shaw's going to be starting with fitness like that. And as you can see, probably most of their bench will be starting the game also. Mason Mount is one on there that... Could he be one that we go in for?
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now.
Iwobi. Celebrate Iwobi's form. It's not been playing well, but we need to push on as many people, as many of our players as we can. We'll encourage. And he's there, but we are looking to sell him, and Whom has come in. Match day is upon us. As you will see, this is our starting 11. Robinson. Whom, very much as we have seen throughout the whole season, the only difference is whom is now coming in at right back. Typical. Hoyland is in brilliant form. Again, I didn't check the kits. Luckily, United's third kit isn't in the game. And let's make this the start of our season. United in total control in this first 10 minutes and look dangerous every time they go forward with the ball. Once again, we give the ball away. Hoyland looks to cut it back. Does so after a very poor touch from Diop, and Fernandez is in. Was it Diop with a poor touch? It was. Good job we haven't sold any centre-backs because I feel he may well be losing his position in the side. Once again, United looking to cause something from a breakaway attack. Hoyland does beat the defence. Leno sees the ball. Beats the defence, beats the offside trap. I thought he was offside, but Leno sees the ball behind. Once again, we see dangerous play from United. Hoyland. Fernandez inside the box. Garnacho, but we do scramble the ball away. Can we now make something happen of our own? We cannot. Nasty tackle by Delat on that left-hand side. Smith Rowe goes down, and will we see a card? Red card! Diego Dalot. We do seem to keep doing this to our opposition, but we can never take advantage. Although the United are still getting the ball and still making attacks, I feel that there's definitely something for us to get out of this game. Oh dear, with a bad touch. Hoyland. No, we are able to not clear. Diop is out of position. Leno. Diop that time is on the line. Sees the ball away. 41 minutes gone. Can we cause something now with our probable last attack of the half? We cannot. Reece Nelson has literally got nothing left to give when it comes to running forward. Lovely ball through, breaks the back line. Smith Rowe tries to chip the ball across. Seen the ball out behind for a corner. We are building literally right at the end of the half. And we're scoring! Goal from the corner kick. Right on the break of half time. Is this the turning point for our season? Lovely worked corner, played the ball across, won the header. Onana could not get anywhere near it. Boom, wins the header. Yoro was nowhere to be seen. Right in the bottom corner. 1-1. Half time is about to go. There we have it. Literally, last kick, the last header of the game. Bring the game back 1-1. Ooh, we are finding some space now in this second half. Another opportunity from a corner. Can we do it again? We cannot. Ball's gone out for another corner kick. Crowd are now starting to get behind the boys, and Anna this time will collect the ball. Whom has been done by Garnacho, but he is able to get back. Try and get himself in between the ball and anything silly happening. But as they say, that is a bit of a mix-up. Corner kick for Manchester United. We will probably be looking to make some changes fairly soon, just to keep things fresh. United just made a change. Lindelof come on. I didn't see who went off, though. We'll have that. Whom is going to burst away from the back. Garnacho is chasing him down. Are able to... Whom continues with the ball. No help, though. The help is now arriving in Nelson, but no, unfortunately, weren't able to do anything with it. But now we may. Nelson has broke through. Nelson sees the ball wide. United. Hoyland does Diop quite easily. Slots the ball in the top corner of the net. United were never out of this game, even though they were down to 10 men. And it's time for us to make a few changes. Hopefully kick on and go again. We should get a point from this. 2 minutes left to play. Can we do something with this last attack of the game? Traore into the box. With a deflection. And Anna picks the ball up, and that is it. 2-1 loss. Definitely another game where it's 2 points. Whereas the 3 points dropped. We should have had more out of that game. And yeah. Definitely felt more like our team though. Things changed up in that game a little bit. Things felt a little bit quicker. Yeah, the players felt like they wanted it a little bit more. And I feel that with a couple more sign-ins, the team will be there and we'll start to move on up the league. That's enough for today. Extra episode, really, an extra long episode for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like to see that we're now starting to make some changes to the team. We're starting to, make it our own. As always, let me know down in the comments section if you want to see anything change, anything slightly different. And obviously, I would love if you were to let me know any players, anything like that you would like to see come into the team as well. Don't forget to like the video if you liked everything that you saw. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you are not already subscribed, just so that you are aware of any future content coming out. And as always, from me, I hope you all have a good one, and peace.